Welcome to Kat's Kitchen and welcome to episode 21 of my sugar slash series. In this series, I'm doing 31 days of lower sugar beverages, coffees, frappes, teas, sodas, mocktails, lemonades, all sorts of different beverages that are fun and delicious, but just lower in overall added sugars. The goal of this series is really just to give you some inspiration for drinks overall that you can make at home and to just show you some ways that you can swap for lower sugar options if that's something you're looking for. Today, for day 21, we are making a Starbucks copycat iced hazelnut oat milk shaken espresso. Gotta love Starbucks and the naming of their drinks. So the ingredients you will need is espresso. I'm gonna use my Nespresso machine because it's just so quick and convenient. And I have just, whoa! These always jump out of my hands. I have a double espresso dolce pod. These are my favorite espresso pods. You can get these from the Nespresso website. I'm gonna use one because I'm doing a grande size, which is like 16 ounces, but you can use 2 pods for a venti if that's what you are looking for. Then I have some oat milk. This is a newer product by Oatly. I do love the Oatly barista style oat milk. But I believe it has more sugar than this one. This is the Oatly super basic oat milk. How many, do they say 4 ingredients only? Oat base, which is water and oats, sea salt and citrus fiber. I will say I'm very, very confused by this because the oat base just says water and oats, and then sea salt and citrus fiber. There's no sugar in it, but it has 7 grams of added sugars. So I don't know what that means because it says total sugar is 7 grams, includes 7 grams of added sugar. So all the sugar in here is added, but it's not listed on the ingredient label, but it's enough to be listed as 7 grams. You know, usually if it's close to 1 or under 1 gram, then they could like not include it. So I don't know what that's about, but there's 7 grams of added sugar in this per cup. I just bought this one to try it out, see if I liked it compared to the Barista Oatly edition one. The Oatly Barista edition one is very creamy, very, very, very nice for coffee drinks. I also like the Chobani extra creamy. The other oat milks have gums and oils in them, which allow them to be really thick and also really great for steaming for like hot drinks. So this one doesn't have any of those gums. It just has that fiber in it. But regardless, I'm gonna use about 4 to 6 ounces of this. So that's 3.5 to 5.5-ish grams of added sugar. So in this series, I'm trying to keep every drink under 10 grams. So I am gonna use the sugar-free hazelnut in addition to this oat milk to keep it right around 5.5 grams of sugar. But you can totally use the regular hazelnut, or you can do half and half, regular hazelnut and then sugar-free. Totes up to you. Last ingredient is ice. So just espresso, oat milk, hazelnut syrup, and ice. Easy peasy. Let's pop this into the Nespresso machine. Little cup underneath. Bloop. Bloop, just like that, easy peasy. We'll let that brew, and then to my cup, adding in the Torani sugar-free hazelnut. I really, 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 really like this syrup. I don't think it has a funky, sugar-free aftertaste. Doing about a tablespoon of that. Hazelnut syrup goes in, and then we'll wait for the espresso. I like to do syrup, espresso, then ice on top. I like using a mason jar because they come with a lid and then you can shake them. And also because they're glass. So pouring hot espresso, combining ice. This is a super duper thick glass. It's not gonna shatter, it's not gonna break. And then it's not plastic, so no chemicals are leaching into the liquid, if you're concerned about that. Espresso is done. Oh my goodness. I'm always cutting it close with this one, always. Adding in, this is a double shot of espresso, 2 shots. And it's just under 3 ounces. It's like hold on. I want to make sure I'm accurate. 2.7 ounces, just under 3. Adding in the espresso with the hazelnut syrup. Then ice is next. Make sure you do a good amount of ice cubes in there. And then we shake this baby. Make sure the lid is on tight. Uh-oh, that's not good. What is your problem? Oh dear. Oh dear. What is happening? Why are you being a bootay? Oh my gosh, it does not want to stay tight. Pretend it's on and I'm shaking it really well. I don't know what's up with this lid, but I definitely don't want to just shake it and make a giant mess. You're just shaking this to combine the flavors, get some bubbles and texture in that espresso. Just letting the mixture cool down and have the flavors blend. You really want to just shake it, you know, crazy, but I don't know what's up with this lid. All right, this is cold to the touch. It's what we want. And last step is adding some oat milk. And you can add whatever oat milk you want. You can even make your own oat milk at home, whatevs. Adding that all the way up to the top is about 4 to 6 ounces. And ta-da! Just like that, easy peasy, iced hazelnut oat milk shaken espresso at home for much cheaper and lower sugar. Ooh, yum. This oat milk definitely is more on the watery side, like not as creamy, but it's actually really good. I don't dislike it. It's just not nearly as sweet as their other ones, but this is good. Delish. And again, you can use a regular syrup if you want. I'm going with sugar-free today just to keep it even lower. Honestly, very, very good. And so easy. If you wanted to do the brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso, instead of the sugar-free hazelnut, I would use the Torani brown sugar cinnamon. I will let you know I don't like the sugar-free brown sugar cinnamon syrup. I don't know what it is. I think it's really funky and like medicine tasting. All the other Torani sugar-free flavors that I've tried, I've loved, but not this one. This is the only one that I don't like in the sugar-free. But I love the regular version. So I would add this to the shaker cup, then add the espresso and the ice, and you would have, and then add oat milk on top, and you'd have a brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. I do like this one because it's brown sugar cinnamon. So you don't need to add any extra ground cinnamon or cinnamon powder on top of the drink, unless you really want extra cinnamon vibes, but this is pretty cinnamony. I'll say that. Some people hate it because they say it's like red hot. I feel like some people are just more sensitive to cinnamon because I have never, ever gotten that vibe from this. And I've been through multiple bottles of the Torani brown sugar cinnamon. And I think like the cinnamon flavor is appropriate. Is that the right word? Fairly mild. Oh, it smells so good. I love this one. But definitely not like red hot candies or like the cinnamon candies. Not by any means. But I've heard from many people on Instagram that they can't handle it because it's like burning their mouth. It's like so cinnamony, spicy. But use that for brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. If you just want the Starbucks copycat shaken espresso recipe, instead of the hazelnut or the brown sugar, use cane sugar syrup. Torani has a cane sugar one. Obviously you can get it in a larger bottle, but it's cane sugar and it's no flavoring. It's just sugar and water. So that'll sweeten the drink, and that's what Starbucks uses. They call theirs classic syrup. It's just liquid sweetener, same as the cane sugar syrup. But for any shaken espresso, add whatever flavoring you want. Caramel, white mocha sauce, whatever combination you want. Shaken espressos at home are so easy, especially with an espresso machine, but you can use an espresso, mocha pot, AeroPress, or instant espresso. Add instant espresso, water, syrup, ice, mix it around, shake it up, and then add your oat milk or whatever milk you like. Lots and lots of different options you can make at home, different variations using different syrups, different milks. Thank you so much for watching this video. Tomorrow for day 22, I'm doing a sparkling pina colada recipe. It's kind of like pina colada mocktail vibes. There's no alcohol in it, but it's honestly really good and super fun and easy. So I will see you tomorrow for day 22. I hope you have a beautiful day. Got a blast! Got a blast! Got a blast!